you so much for coming. Awesome to see you. Marcy's just finishing up a couple of things. Then she's on her way in. Can you guys hear us okay? I am trying something new. I'm trying the YouTube app instead of StreamYards. So we will see how this goes. What does some of these buttons do before we get going here? Oh, well, look at this. Some funkiness going on here. Oh, just got to play around. Very beginning, some bubbles. See what's going on in here. Awesome. So we'll give it a few seconds. Miss Marcy will be in here. Thank you for coming. You can hear all right? Everything's good? We'll see who all comes in and joins us today. My biggest thing, like I said, using the YouTube app on a phone today. Main reason we're doing this is so we can try this out, make sure it's going to work for when we actually go and do some of our lives remotely, for some of our exploring, things like that. So part of it is so you guys can get to know us, well, me, until Miss Marcy gets here. And then some of it is for, so when we go exploring, do some urban exploration, go camping, off-roading, boondocking, the whole 9 yards. We want to see how good this is going to work for when we're out there doing all that type of stuff. So this, we're just going to have fun, guys. If you have questions, hi, thanks for coming in. You can hear all right? Pratt's Worship, thank you. You can hear? Good? Yeah? So, we are going to see... I'll smack that. Awesome. You can hear okay? Just want to make sure you can hear. All good? Perfect. So as I was saying... Oh. Wrecking the joint over here. We are doing this for a couple of reasons. Tonight we're doing this just to have some fun. We haven't had a live in so long. On top of it all, we want to make sure, or not necessarily make sure, we want to see how the YouTube app works compared to StreamYards, what we normally use, so we can do our on location type of stuff for when we go exploring, urban exploring, when we go camping, when we go boondocking, all that fun, cool stuff. We wanted to see how this is actually going to work using this particular app. There are some downfalls. I really can't have anybody up on panel or anything like that from what I understand. There's not a lot of stuff that I can add in on it. But this is all new, right? So Marcy and Little Miss Finn's going to come and join. She's got some ideas that she's going to do for some intermissions, this and that, if it does last a little bit here. But the main thing is we're going to try and answer some questions. We're going to talk about what we have learned, what we're doing with YouTube, what our goals are. We're going to talk about, you know, things that we may change or want to change with our DIY camper build. We're going to answer some questions that people have also put in some of our comments. And if you have any questions at all, if I keep looking this way, it's because I'm actually looking at the monitor set up here in the camper, so I can actually see the chat a bit better, a little bit easier than trying to look at it on the phone. Yeah, so we're just going to have some fun. So as normal, I always get freaked out going live because we don't do a bunch of lives. So I was a little freaked out making sure everything's going to work all right, the whole 9 yards. And make sure that this app is going to work all right. Make sure you guys are going to hear us with the way we've got it all set up. But thank you so much for coming. We really appreciate it. Don't know how long this is going to be. I've got all this room right now because Marcy's not here right now. She's hiding. So, yeah. You're in the camper. Hi, Michelle. Thank you. Yes, we're in the camper. We're hanging out in the camper tonight for a little while, just to see how it goes. You're good. Are you in the camper? Yes, in the camper. Very small in here right now. Oh, I hear her. Oh, I hear her. Hold on one sec, guys.
Oh my god, it's so cold. Here.
Come on over,
Take
Miss
the
Finn.
woman. Just a sec, give me a second.
Miss Finn decided to join the party. Hi. You haven't been in here in a long time. You haven't been in here in a long time, have you? Where are you? Are you in the camper? Are you in the camper? Say hi to everybody in YouTube land? You want to say hi to everybody in YouTube land? I know. You want she wants up on the bed. That's what she wants. That's why she's acting all funny. And she wants me to cull her. She always puts her head underneath me when she wants me to cull her. Goofy girl. Goofy girl. Huh? Yeah. I know, you big sap. You big sucky. I know. Watch what happens if I stop petting her. Watch. Right underneath, right away. She's gonna go underneath my head. Yep. She wants to be cuddled. Goofy. She thinks we're going camping right now. We're inside the camper. Are we going camping? Are we going camping? Are you in the camper? Huh? Yeah? She wants to go up on the bunk. Don't ya? Don't ya? Are you saying hi to everybody in YouTube land? Finn? Are you saying hi to everybody? Oh, I know. You big sus. You big suck. You big suck. Where's Mom? Is Mom coming? Oh, okay. Whenever she wants to be cuddled, she always puts her head under my chin. She's a big sucky. She will steal the show, Miss Finn. Miss Finn steals the show all the time. Where you going? Where you going? Who's that? Is that Mom? Is Mom coming in? Oh, here she comes.
Oh, holy moly, it's cold.
Here she comes.
Oh my goodness.
Let's make some room.
Hey woman, you're in my spot. Hi guys.
There she is. You want to
It
go
is
up in the bed?
windy outside. Windy. Yeah.
Okay.
Check her up there.
This one sec. Lie down. Lie down.
Oh, I gotta take my slippers off.
Lie down.
So we're debating on camping because we really want to camp, and it's really cold outside. So this isn't the ideal camping
You guys want to see where she is?
weather.
Finn.
Oh, she's in
Lie
her
down.
blankets.
Look at
She's
this,
in
guys.
bed. She's 11 is where she is.
What are you doing, Finn? What are you doing?
She's happy as a peach.
Finn, she just loves it up there. See if I can get you guys straight again.
So did you tell them we're trying a couple things? We're doing this to try the YouTube live thing. This is all technical jargon that I really don't know what I'm talking about, but
So yeah, we're trying.
because you can do it two ways. You can do through
StreamYards.
okay, or straight through YouTube. And there's pros and cons to both. And the pro for YouTube is we can go. Can you StreamYard when you go like on location?
Yeah, when we found, so we did the live at the mansion. We used StreamYards. We found that it was quite glitchy. So we wanted to try the actual YouTube app to find out if it was going to be a little bit smoother and not as glitchy. So if there's any buffing or anything like that, guys, please let us know because that's half the fun.
Yeah, we're trying this out.
We're definitely trying this out.
It's a test.
It's a test.
It's a test.
It's
hey,
a big test.
Just off topic, sorry. You know, I think we need to move this cupboard out. It needs to be farther out here.
So what she's talking about is right on the wall beside a door, there's a little shelf.
Yes, so when I'm sitting here and I have something to drink, I can just set it right there. Or from outside, when we're outside, you can like stand on the ground and reach in and set something on the little shelf in here. But it's just a little bit too close to the side of this cushion right here. Or I have to squish the cushion in. Maybe it's the cushion.
No, I think
I think it can go
could
in
be
a
the
little
cushion?
bit. Yeah, it's a little bit.
there's a little shelf
Anyway,
there.
I think we should. Why is there like a thingy there?
Because that's somebody giving us a thumbs
Oh,
up.
let me
waving.
read that. Let me read it. Let me read it.
Can you see it?
Wait, see my little shelf? You guys need to see this. I need my shelf, and you would agree, I'm sure. Or let's take a vote. The shelf needs to come out just a little bit more. I don't think it'll impede when you go sit there. As long as it's rounded like that, I think we'll be good. Maybe you can build it out. Maybe tomorrow. That and a drawer.
Adventure guys, if you're just coming in and you do not know Adventures, so before I get started, if you keep seeing us look off
Windy outside.
off camera a little bit, it's because in the camper we've actually set up the TV in the camper.
There's a lot going on in here.
So it's easier to read the comments than trying to look at them on a little phone. So
Fargo, North Dakota. Ooh, is it cold there? Is it still snowing? It's really windy here. It's chilly. It's like 6, maybe 5. Let me check. I'll check the weather.
it's not that cold here, guys. She gets cold
It's
easy.
cold.
As
It's 5 Celsius.
in Fahrenheit. Most of these people know Fahrenheit.
All right. Well, let me convert. 30. You
Five-
times it, but you plus it by 2 plus 32, so it's like 42 degrees. It's like 42. It's an approximate 42, 43 degrees. Yeah, it's cold and windy.
So guys, if you haven't checked out Adventures with Bass Fishing with
Okay,
TK
back to
Heavens,
comments.
check his channel out. He is an amazing supporter, and
How
he's
did you do that?
has been helping us. He's been getting the word out. He knows that right now we're working on our hours, so that's one of the other big things that we're working on. So we're going to go over a couple of things that we're working on, a couple of things that we've learned in this last year and a bit with YouTube about posting videos. What we've been
-2
posting.
where Michelle is. Sorry, not to interrupt, but I'm gonna do it. -2. 55. Yep. See, it's cold. It's cold.
It's cold.
So I was kind of on to something there.
Okay, go
So basically, we're in here for a couple reasons. The one was the YouTube, whether you stream through YouTube or you stream through StreamYards, which is beyond me because I don't do any of this stuff. He does. That's the tech dude. And 2 is because we were in here looking at little things that we want to fix before we actually go out again when the weather is better. But right now it's too cold. But it really, 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 really made us want to go camping. Quit looking at the TV. You're messing
I'm trying to
with me.
read
I
some of
don't
the
like it.
comments.
Oh, do you want to read this?
No, you can read the comments. I don't have my glasses on. I can't see that. Don't make fun of me.
I am. Look, see.
Marcy's got her glasses on her head. I don't even have my glasses on at all, so I can't see.
Which
him.
bites? I just had to put that out there. Has anybody had regular eyes your whole life, and then you get like into your 40s, and all of a sudden, what the? I can't. Yeah, reading glasses bites. Anyway, moving on.
So we have got John Baker. It's 55 Fahrenheit right now.
In North Dakota, is it snowing there, John?
Michelle saying it's -2 where she is. And
Angels are we nurses. Remember me? I'm Anne from East Coast Canada.
then we have a new supporter. Thank you
that?
very much for coming in.
Anne
And
from
remember
East Coast. Do you
East Coast.
remember?
Yes.
She was. You were on the live when we were going through the mansion, right?
Which was awesome.
Yeah.
That was fun. The only thing that sucked about that live going through the mansion, and that's why we're trying to do the YouTube app for this one, is the video is really, really bad. Trying to rewatch it.
It was really like jiggly. The voice, the video was all good. Like that was all clear. If the video was messed up, we probably wouldn't have posted it. Just because it's so irritating to watch. For me, I don't like to watch those.
Yeah. So it's really bad. The audio came out really good, but the video is really jittery on that one. So that was
It's funny you get more particular. We were just talking about this earlier. The reason it was kind of weird the way we started. We just kind of started for the fun of it, not really to. I don't think we really were like, oh, let's start a channel and make it a business. It was just kind of like, let's film this. This will be cool. Now let's put it out there. Oh, cool. Look, somebody watched it. And now we're like, no. Don't like the audio. Don't like the jitteriness.
Adventures with Bass Fishing is going to share this out right now. Thank you so much.
It's just an experiment, really.
It's an experiment. Marcy gets...
I get nervous. I feel like I have to You
So
guys should notice that in the videos. When I'm nervous, I'll just nonstop chatter. It's irritating to myself even.
I'm glad she said that
I
because
can't help
this
it.
live is about learning a little bit about us. So sometimes you'll hear in a video where
Nervous chatter.
Marcy chatters
Incessantly. I know this.
sometimes
Sorry.
because when we're in a place and she gets nervous, or when she's nervous about the video, not so much about the video, but more of being nervous in a particular place, you'll hear that she talks a lot. And that's her way of
It's
trying...
worked for me in business. But
That's her way of trying to calm down a little bit, or not think about what she's doing.
oh, the church one. I was chattering away. You guys didn't hear any of it. Probably a good thing.
Yeah, that church video that we did regarding, we're going to go and do a live regarding the church video. That was actually supposed to be a little longer, but the wind
It was really just like now, really windy. That's why we couldn't do a live this weekend. It's just too windy. The audio would just suck. So it's not fun, I think. For me, when I watch videos, because I watch YouTube videos, and the way that keeps me interested is if everything is clear and you kind of get on with the story and not windy and not great audio, and it doesn't keep me watching it.
Thank you, Adventures of Bass Fishing. Appreciate it.
Appreciate what?
He just said he just shared out.
Oh, thank you.
So yeah, we were going to do a live regarding the church this weekend, and we're going to do a live regarding the cemetery, because some of you, we did say if you wanted to see that, put a thumbs up. And
no, we not being we. Because
Marcy wouldn't stop talking if we went there. She'd be so nervous.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But our weather has actually turned to crap. It's windy and rainy and blowing. So
just,
right now, it would not have been a very good way.
It's still a little wintry here.
Yeah, it would not have been a very good way to try and do. My sister-in-law giggles when she sees nervousness. So she can imagine that she was getting married to my brother.
What? My sister-in-law giggles when she's nervous. So you can imagine what she was like getting married to my brother. Yeah, it's a nervous habit for sure. I just get... It works good in business. Like when you have to present something and you're doing presentations, which I've done before, I just like talk incessantly, and it's great for business. But when you're in a room trying to take video, because I couldn't figure it out though. You were doing like a serious video. We didn't discuss it before we went in there. We were just like, hi ho, it's off to scary place we go. And
yeah, because that church has like a really creepy kind of history. So. It's
interesting, though, the historics of it, because it is on native land, and they didn't ever hold service in there after it was built for some reason, and it was built with a pastor who actually they had a bunch of cows, and they made butter. The preacher did, and he paid the native people, the native community that helped him build it, in butter. That's why it's called Butter Church. Just random.
Okay, Tom, I'm going to explain why I was doing that. So I wasn't calling you Tom for some of the new people that have come that don't quite know you. I wanted them to realize exactly who it was that was helping us out so much and the whole 9 yards. So Tom, or TK, is Adventures with Bass Fishing. So if you just hear me say Tom or you hear me say TK, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
Well, hi Tom. That's my brother's name, Tom. Actually, I call him Tommy.
You knew that. You remembered that was his name.
TK Tom.
Yeah.
Bass Fisher guy.
Bass Fisher one. Mm-hmm. The one that's...
I watched some of your videos. I like fishing. I don't like eating fish. Let's clarify. Yeah, I like fishing. I agree with throwing it back. I really do. Because I'm not going to eat it, right? So it must go back. And make more little fishies so I can catch them later.
Angels of the Wee Nursery is... I'm Ann. That one we remembered. Ann.
What's that?
The very last one.
I'm Ann. Yes.
Yeah.
Angels Are Wee Nursery. Ann.
And I'm Marcy, and that's Corey. No, the other way around. So yeah, we like to do fish. We haven't been fishing in a long time. I do not eat fish at all. Not even a little bit of fish.
June, my wife, and 5-year-old son and me are invited to go camping. You should do it. John Baker, go camping.
And Marcy likes a little bit of seafood, a little bit of fish.
I like some. Well, I'm kind of a foodie actually. I like squid. I like shrimp, crab, lobster. I don't get the big deal about it, honestly. Crab, lobster, same shit. What? I have one contact and it's not working right.
I know you can't see the little thing. So Tom just said that you crack him up.
Oh, just me, Tom. I crack him up too.
She cracks me up all the time.
I crack me up sometimes. It's an adventure.
It's an adventure. That's why we always say.
Got to keep life interesting.
At Camping with Clammi, it's not only about camping, it's about the adventure.
For sure.
If you spend any time with Marcy, it's definitely the adventure.
I just like to have fun.
Yes. So you were saying about your seafood.
Yeah, I like the squid, the crab, lobster, and halibut, and cod. That's it. That's it. Nothing else. Don't try it. I'll cook it all. I've cooked all of it. Oysters, Rockefeller, scallops, all that stuff.
We're not big fish people. It's funny because we live.
I wish I was.
We live in a place that has amazing fishing.
Well, we live on an island, They actually call it the Hawaii of Canada.
I don't believe him.
Meaning it's so totally not.
You see the weather today?
This is, I don't like the cold. I don't like it at all. I really don't like the cold. Can't stress this enough. I'm not a skier. No. I grew up in Southern California.
Anne says,
Even though I've been here forever, I still don't like the cold.
Anne says, I grew up on the Bay of
Fundy, so I'm used to fish. Yeah, if you grow up on it, for sure. Well, I grew up in Southern California, like I said, and there was fish all over the place, but I think it's just an acquired taste. Unless you're like born into it and that's all you know. But man, get me a steak or some chicken. I'm all about it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm glad Marcy brought that up. So some of you don't know, and some of you have actually asked in comments in previous videos. So I've gone through some of the comments lately, and I've seen some of the questions that have been on there. So I thought today during this live would be a great opportunity to answer some of the questions. One of the questions is, some of you have heard that, yes, Marcy is American.
But I've lived in Canada a long time. But I'm still American. Always will be.
Which Tom just said,
Nothing
Marcy, where in California?
Actually, Orange County. So Huntington Beach area. I lived in Whittier. I lived actually in Northern California for about a year and a half in Redding. Beautiful place. Yeah. Born in LA. And then moved here in my senior year of high school, which sucked. It was snowing. I'd never seen it. It was not good.
Because Tom's from California.
Oh. But I've been here like a while.
A while.
I'm not going to age myself, but many years. But yeah, my daughter lives in North Carolina. So we would like to be snowbirds.
Yes.
You know, that'd be cool. That's ultimately, I think we will be snowbirds eventually. I just got to move with that warm weather, man. I can't do the cold stuff. I don't like it. And if you don't like it, why do it?
So our daughter's in North Carolina, and our son lives here on the island in Canada. So we used to, before all the goofy stuff happened.
Okay, Anne's got wonky volume. Sorry.
No, don't be sorry. So before all the goofy stuff happened, we would travel back and forth quite a bit.
Whittier. Wife was going to Whittier. I lived there like most of my life in Whittier. Sorry. Tom. That's where I grew up, was Whittier. Probably until I was in grade like 6, and then I moved to Northern California for a year and a half, and then moved back when I was in grade 8. So we spent 2 years out. We traveled a lot.
But you were all over the place.
Single mom.
Yeah, you were all over the place.
Single strong woman.
John says, it disappeared on me too quick. I'm moving to Southern Oregon this summer. 6 North Dakota winters was enough fun.
Yeah, I bet. Oregon's really rainy though. That's the only thing. It's rainy here. It's rainy, but it's better than snow. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah,
it's nice to see, but I don't like driving in it, and I fully believe if you're not comfortable driving in it, then you shouldn't drive in it. So I think if everybody did that, there'd be a lot less accidents.
We get very, very little snow on the island. Very little snow.
Once a year, probably one good dump.
And the island shuts down because we're not set up for it.
Ill-prepared, like Texas, but not quite that bad.
Yeah.
But everything shuts down. The kids don't go to school like it's a snow day, like on TV. Snow day.
But we definitely get the rain.
But it's also like really cold and rainy, and it gets dark at like 4. No, not even. Like, it was starting to get dark at like 5 to 4.
Yeah, it was
in the wintertime, like at 4 o'clock, it's dark.
Yeah, it was getting dark. But the amount of rain we get is crazy. So where a lot of places we get snow and then have to worry about the spring thaw and stuff, we just get dumped on with rain pretty much all winter.
Yeah.
And we end up with a lot of flooding.
It's just, I don't know, it's dreary. But some people really like it. My son loves it.
But you don't like the snow at all?
Not at all. I really don't. Like, I could do 10 minutes in the snow and I'm good. Take me to the beach, I'll sleep there. One day we will take this sucker and go sleep there.
Sleep on the beach?
Lying on the beach, absolutely. Mind you, we live on an island. We should be able to find a beach somewhere to sleep on. I think
there's a lot of beaches.
That's our mission this year.
There's a lot of beaches
That's
around
our mission. Oh, also our mission. If you choose to accept it.
What's that? If I choose to accept the mission.
I want to go gold digging. We're going gold digging.
Tom says I'm going to try and refrain from asking questions so I can save them for when I'm on panel. Tom, I'd love to have you on panel, or I'd love to be on your
Come on
panel for
up.
sure. He can't today. We can't do a
Oh,
panel because
okay.
we're using the YouTube app.
Okay, so that's the pros and cons again. It goes, so if you StreamYard, so say we're out at the mansion, because there's some beautiful land down there. The waterfall, say we take a look at the waterfall and we actually get Wi-Fi.
Yep.
Hallelujah. You could bring somebody else up while you're there, or no, not so much.
If we're using StreamYards.
That'd be cool, because then that person could see what's going on, and they could tell you turn left or turn right.
Yes.
Ooh. Ooh, my brain's going a mile a minute right now.
It is, isn't it? So somebody.
Well, you could do a draw, like
who's,
someone
who's
could
gonna,
win to go on a live with us somewhere. That's cool.
And who's going to tell
That'd be
us
fun.
where to
Random
go
person
into the
entered
scary
to
place?
win.
Hey, Corey, that hallway
Hey,
down
it
there
could
looks
be a
really
thing.
scary. I
It
think
could be
we
a
should
thing.
go down there.
Oh, not me.
No,
no,
not
no. I'll be the commentary. I'm just production, dude. That's me.
What'd you guys think of the last video where Marcy did the voiceover? That was her first time doing voiceover. I thought it was awesome. We're just stepping into the voiceover type of thing, so it's kind of cool.
Oh, God, you're right, Anne. I know. I hate the... You know what? I love the fall back, you know, when you turn the time.
Oh, yeah, we got to do that.
Yeah, next weekend. That's what Anne was just saying. I know. I hate that part. I like that we get the later time, because, I mean, in the summertime, it's great. It's like, gets dark like 9:30, 10 o'clock at night, so it's awesome. But you have to spring forward and bounce back. I love the bounce back. You get an extra hour of sleep. I'm all about it. But the spring forward, we lose an hour next weekend. But I have a 3-day weekend. High five to that. Yes.
You have a 3-day weekend.
I have a 3-day weekend.
She did a good job, Marcy. You have a great voice for it. See, I kept telling her it sounded really, really good, and she's like, I don't know, I don't like my voice.
Okay, I don't think so. I feel like I got like a man gravel voice. I've never liked my voice, but I don't mind reading. So I think
I think
it's
she
like
did
reading
good.
a book.
And she doesn't like it, so that's why I thought I'd put it out there. And
Well, I'm 50-50 with it. I think the first take, if I don't think about it, it's kind of like, it's a weird thing. If I don't think about it, it was really fun to make. We had so much fun that night. It was like Saturday night. Was it Saturday night?
Yeah, it was a Saturday
It was,
night.
well, our Saturday night anyway. It might have been Sunday night because tonight's our Saturday night. Yeah, it was a Saturday night. And we were having some adult beverages and wondering what we're going to do with this film that we took. And like I said, a lot of it, I'm like, through it. And he's like, I don't know what I'm going to do with this. We can't do a thing. And I'm like, voiceovers. Let's do voiceovers. He's like, cool. So you were in the garage for a while. And I'm like, how's it going? And you're like, damn it, I've done it 31 times. I can't do it again. Come out here and do it. I'm like, okay. So I go out there, say it really quick and go, okay, there you go. But then the second time was like a whole different deal. Like I have the pressure. I don't know. Adult beverages, something. I don't know.
Tom says you get a stunning ovation from him.
It was not bad. I think I could do better.
She didn't like
thank
it. She's not being honest. She didn't like it in the beginning at all.
I think everybody's their hardest critic. I think. Yeah.
Because I was doing it, and I came in from the office and said, you know what? This is killing me. I don't know why I can't do this. Considering I've done it before, if you watch the Fishing with a Magnet video and stuff, I had done it, and it was that
Yeah,
bad.
but that was a different kind of thing. It's funny. It's funny. We were talking about this earlier. Holy cow. We insulated the hell out of this thing. I'm telling you right now, I could almost take my sweater off.
I know, and you're always cold.
I know. Well, let's see how that works out because I'm a little uncomfortable. Hold my phone. Thank you.
She always complains she's cold, and when we rebuilt this camper or whatever, might as well pretty much say built it because
Oh, yeah.
we did everything.
It was fun, but we had fun making that video. And it's funny because when you first start doing videos, like I really wish I could get into the filmography of it. Like get into putting it all together. Like in my head, I can put the movie together, but to do it like on the computer, I'm like, whatever. I'm not that interested. But it's like a hobby for you now. You quite like it.
Where I live in New Brunswick, we get
you guys have cold weather there.
we get to go yellow in the
Do you want me to look here?
virus. That was. Oh, I'm happy. Oh yeah, we're. And I understand what she's saying.
What? Oh,
Down there.
rather than New Brunswick, we got it. Yellow in the virus recovery level. I'm very
That's
happy.
awesome.
Oh, good,
I can
cool.
repeat that, though.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, we're working on it here. Yeah, I'm not a fan of it. I'm not, the edit. You know what? I think it wouldn't suck if I was that interested, because when I get interested in something, I dive in. That's what he does too. But I'm just not that interested. I like the production of it. I like the making the story of it. Like, let's do this, this, this. I think we need, you need to, beginning, middle, and end. It's got to And it's funny because at the beginning I would just pick the camera up and start taking film, and then he would just smush it together. Now the process is a little bit more thought processed, which sometimes is good and sometimes is bad. So I think you'll see a little bit of both from us. Like one like the church one where we actually did like a production of it, and one we're just goofing off. Like
Yeah, Tom says editing sucks. Actually, that's one of my favorite things. Is I do enjoy the editing.
You gotten really good at it.
It does definitely. It is time consuming for sure.
Hours.
But
you know how many times I have to watch that before he actually puts it out, and I get it, but it's like, oh my god, again. Watch this for a second. Okay, again.
Because you're like, does this work? Does this not work? Like, read this before I render, or watch this before I render it, or does this music fit?
But I'm the critiquer, though. I'm the one, no, you need music here, or no, you should probably cut in here, or put voiceover in there, and you're like, nope, I want this, and this, and then I come back and it's like all put together pretty.
Yeah, we've definitely upped our game on
our
editing in the last
which is funny because
few videos.
It's really become a hobby. God, we had a lot on the go all the time. Jeez Louise.
Yeah.
We don't sit still much, I'll tell you that much.
Because sometimes it can take me 4 to 6 hours, sometimes even longer, to edit one video.
Yeah.
Depending on what we do to it and what we put in there. Because you take all your footage and then you try and make a story from it.
Well, it depends on how many clips, too. Like, I personally, when I watch a video, a YouTube video, I like when they kind of cut in things and you get, like, the picture, but it's not just, like, somebody standing in front of a camera telling it. Like, that just bores me personally to watch. So I like when they do that. So we've been trying to do that a little bit more because when we go back and watch it for ourselves, it's more interesting for me to watch it back, like what we did. Because, you know, at the beginning of all this, it was just to document for ourselves. When I'm old and gray, my grandkids can watch it. I don't know.
Yeah, when we originally started the
or
build.
Maybe not. I cuss way too much.
Yeah, when we originally started the build on the camper.
Kids, don't do this at home.
When we originally started the build on the camper, it was in reality to document ourselves so we could watch and see what had changed and what we did and things like that. And then, you know, other people started commenting and started watching some of the videos, so we started putting out more and more. So it's been lots of fun. It's definitely been a fun journey, and I enjoy it.
Thanks, Ann. We enjoy doing it. It's fun. I think that's why we're still doing it. Really, it gets a little bit. YouTube's interesting. I try not to get too like dramatic about it or caught up in the numbers or any of that stuff because that's not really why we started. I think we started because it's fun to do. You enjoy doing it. Like last Saturday, we had a ball doing that. It was fun.
I get caught up in the numbers.
Yeah.
I watch the analytics.
I really don't.
A lot. Marcy doesn't. Marcy
actually, I had such a high pressure number job for so many years that I'm just not about it in my home life, so I'm just not doing it. Although it is nice to know that you've made somebody laugh or somebody enjoyed the time watching it, because I enjoy watching YouTube videos of other people as well. So I don't know, it's better than TV now. I'm like addicted to YouTube.
I say it sucks because of the time. And I'm always pressed for time. I hear you.
Oh, well, yeah, the hours in the day. Tell me about it. Oh, we got a ton of stuff going on all the time.
We still have videos and stuff like that I haven't even started editing yet.
Yeah, that's why I wish I could edit, because then I could help, but I'm just not into it.
She's watched me sit there with the laptop of my computer or laptop of my lap and stuff like that, editing, and she'll say a couple things of this, but she's not interested in the editing whatsoever.
The production of it and how it needs to look, the story of it or how it should flow, I definitely will be like, no, you need an ending here. No, you need to do this here.
Yes.
Like that kind of stuff. I enjoy that, but I don't, the editing sucks.
Because a lot of times I'll put a video.
If I enjoyed it, I would get right into it. But I
you would.
Like it. You enjoy it, though. That's why I don't feel like guilty about you doing it.
You should feel guilty.
I don't really.
You should.
Not
this is a partnership.
Good luck, buddy. No guilt feeling here. You enjoy it.
A lot of times I'll put a video together and I have her watch it and I'm like, what's missing or what should change, or sometimes
I don't really like this song. I'm like, no, not that song. I wish we had more variations of song though. Like the whole what do they call it?
We do. We pay for it. It's called Epidemic Sound.
It's worth it.
But you don't.
Other stuff was bad.
You don't listen to the music on there.
No, because that's it's painstaking time. You're right, Tom. Like it's like nothing but time. You could spend 2 hours looking for a song to put into one little clip in your video, because every time you put it, you want music there, but it sucks.
The thing that really sucks is sometimes when we're making a video, I have a song or I have music in the back of my head that I went, hey, would be perfect for this type of video. So I actually save it thinking that it's going to be great for when we make that video. And then we go ahead and make the video, and then the sound or the music doesn't fit, and you're like, that's so not what I thought was going to happen.
Yeah, your editing's got way better. Way better.
Well, thank you, dear.
Yeah. It takes a lot of like self-taught, like hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of it. But you enjoy that.
Yes.
I won't put that much time and effort in something I don't enjoy.
I think one of the things is with
I've been looking at those U-Build pod things.
Our editing and stuff is we've been trying to do it on a very tight budget. So I know you can buy programs, and I know you can buy more, music, more sounds, more this, more that.
But this isn't a job; it's a hobby.
It's a hobby. I wish it was a job.
Can I have a sip of that?
No.
Why not? Can you take my phone?
Take your phone? Where do you want me to take it?
We can read it.
Oh, you're stuck. I don't even know why you got your headphones plugged in.
I'm like all wrapped up here.
So, we've been trying to do it on a very, very, did I say very, tight budget. So we haven't purchased really anything except for our licensing for our music and sound. And I'll tell you, here's half the reason we did. Is I got a warning in one of our earlier videos for copyrighted music. And so this is learning about us, and this is some of the struggles we've come and some of the things that we've learned. I got a warning from YouTube about copyrighted music, and it was nothing bad.
What video was that on?
I'm trying to remember what video that was on. To remove certain things or anything like that.
This is totally not working for me.
They did, watch careful. They did tell me that you can't move this.
I can though, watch.
No, you can't.
Oh, look, see, I moved it.
So they didn't give me a copy strike or anything like that, but what they did tell me is I either had to remove the music, or if that video ever made any money, it would go to the creator of the music. I got the music that was supposed to be copyright free off of YouTube. And that was kind of a lesson that we learned. So once that actually happened, that's when I started looking into, cheaper licenses for music. A lot of people had recommended Epidemic Sound. So that's the one we went with. I know there's a couple other ones out there that do cost a little bit more, so it just wasn't in the budget. So if you're ever wondering, I don't know what the hell you should see this, guys.
I'm just an accident waiting to happen, people.
She's just a hot mess, I tell you.
Hot mess express, you got it.
She's hitting the camera and everything.
Good Lord.
So that's what we use. Some of you did ask, where do we get our music from? We do get it from Epidemic Sound. I think we pay, it's not a lot. It's like $15 a month or something like that for
it's
music.
Well, I think it's worth it. If you're going to pay for something, the music. Well, particularly because you're very particular about your music.
Anne's laughing at you.
This is ridiculous what I got going on over here right now.
I should show you.
It's just not right. We're way more organized. What the heck is that going on here?
She's trying to make. She's made
I'm parched.
It's funny. It's funny. Huh? Nothing. People are just wondering what you're doing over there.
Nothing. I'm at the bar. Would anyone like anything?
She's at the bar.
It's not my first rodeo. Oh, what would you like?
So we use Epidemic Sound. What do I use for editing? We don't use any high expensive programs. I have used DaVinci Resolve, which is a free program, which is an awesome program.
What kind of craziness is this?
Jeez, you guys.
Don't watch me. Don't. Hey, do you want this drink? Go away. I'm not looking. Stop it. Stop it.
She's hilarious. You don't come to see me. You don't. You come to see Marcy.
Just an accident waiting to happen, people.
She's so much fun. So, when I did start,
see, that's better. You had
there,
it was so over here, like.
When we did start editing stuff like that, I did use DaVinci Resolve, Filmora. We tried. I didn't use Filmic Pro or anything like that because of the cost. So usually I use iMovie and a little bit of DaVinci Resolve for editing videos.
See,
So
now you're talking Chinese. I have no idea what you're talking about. What is DaVinci Resolve?
get me
I don't even want to know, actually. Don't even bother.
And want some red wine while you're at the bar.
Oh, absolutely. Merlot or Cabernet?
And then for our sound, yeah, it's Epidemic Sound. So that's what we actually use. So people that were wondering, what do we actually use? What do we edit with? How do we keep our budget so low? That's what we use. It is limiting on some stuff, and it's great on others, because I use a MacBook Pro, so that allows me to use the iMovie that we use. Marcy has.
See, I'm telling you right now, this is something we gotta get fixed.
I don't know what she's doing, guys.
I'm moving my cushion because this right here, here's my little counter for my drink, right? It needs to come out just to about here like this, to go around here. Because when you got this here and you put this here.
She's explaining something that you guys can't even see. This is awesome.
Sorry. Well, I'm not explaining it to you. I'm explaining it to him. I have his attention right now, so I'm like trying to get some things fixed. Because I also want a drawer in there. That's her.
Oh, Kathleen, I didn't see you coming. I'm sorry. Minivan Mike, thank you.
Minivan Mike.
See people
Minivan
coming in.
Mike have a...
I was too busy laughing at you. I didn't see who was coming in. My apologies.
As long as you're laughing at me or laughing with me. There's a big difference there.
I'm laughing with you.
Hey, just me.
Just me made it.
Thanks for coming. We're just randomly talking.
It is a completely random live.
Yeah. Well, we're trying out the YouTube thing to see if it's better than StreamYard.
Tommy,
So
Marcy is out of control.
I am a little bit sometimes. I'm not, I'm on high speed right now because
She's
we
always on high
determined,
speed.
yes, but we did discuss this earlier, right?
No.
I get a little nervous and then I'll just nonstop chatter. And don't think that he doesn't appreciate it sometimes when he's sitting here like, so guys, how's it going? And you need like some company.
Yes, I agree.
I know I can nonstop chatter. I get nervous. I don't like being in front of the camera. I don't mind being behind the camera and you can hear me. I got something to say, but I don't want to be in front of the camera saying it.
Marcy has something to say. You
Always.
winter guys. Nervous babble, just me.
Yes,
says.
nervous battle. Absolutely. That's
Lie down.
totally me.
Finley, lie down.
I do calm down and,
So in our earlier
act
videos,
like a normal human being.
in our earlier videos, you would have seen, or not seen, you would have almost never seen Marcy at all. You would have heard her behind the camera.
AKA word vomit. That's it, right?
You were never out in front in the beginning.
Oh, no. I don't like my picture taken. I don't like any of that. Maybe it's from moving around my whole life. I don't know.
Tom doesn't like being out in front of the camera either.
Yeah, I just like to, be in the background. I was always the sit at the back of the bus gal. I was new a lot. I moved around when I was younger.
Kathleen says Chatty Marcy.
Yes, Chatty Cathy, that is me. Not all the time, though.
Not all the time.
Tell them I'm not like this all the time.
She's not.
You're totally sleeping in here, and I'm sleeping in the house.
She's not like this all the time.
You know it's true.
Sometimes she's like really, really quiet.
Yeah, Just Me's been around for a long time. Yeah, usually I don't have a lot to say, but now I'm
In the early
getting better.
lives,
I would like the opposite, from having nothing to say to, oh my God, everyone, I can't shut up.
Thank you, Tom. Tom just pulled up at his home.
Oh, are you out?
No, he's gonna pop back on. Driving and watching us. My dad called.
That's not recommended.
Chat disconnected. Please wait. Why is chat disconnected?
What happened?
I don't know.
See, is this a bad YouTube thing? We should do StreamYards instead?
I don't know. It just disconnected there for a minute.
Did it
going
reconnect?
on?
Is it our connection?
Nope, shouldn't be.
What the hell, man? What's
Let's
going
see. It looks like it's still going.
It's showing, like from my end.
Is it?
Oh, Tom, come on now, man. That's not fair.
Chat is here. What just happened?
I
to
do
the
totally
computer?
get quiet.
The computer disconnected.
Oh, the computer disconnected.
It's fine for us, so now I can't see half the chat.
I can.
That's okay. Can you?
I have my phone right here.
There.
No, seriously, I do go quiet. I used to be completely the opposite, actually.
You
You know when I'm mad because I go really quiet.
Yes, you do go really quiet. Why is this not working?
For a very long time. And cook. If I'm in the kitchen and I'm not talking to anybody, run. What is going on with the computer? So is this internet connection from the internet, do you think? And now we're off. Well, sorry guys, we had technical difficulties trying to figure it out.
They can, apparently they can see and still hear us.
No, I know, they can. I can see it right here. But I'm talking about the computer and the...
But the computer's not working properly.
So did the Wi-Fi disconnect in the house? You know how it does that sometimes?
It might have. But it looks like it's saying there's no internet connection.
I know. I'm going to walk out there. I'll be back. I'm going to go check and see if the internet... Or we can wait long enough because someone from the house will come out and go, hey,
the internet's not working again. Oops.
Oh, shoot. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
She's wrecking the place, guys.
Good Lord.
Take cover. Oh, it's back. It's back.
It's back now?
Yep.
Okay.
Looks like our internet glitched out.
Why did it do that? Holy moly, guys. It's like
don't keep the door open.
I'm not keeping it open.
She's wrecking the place.
For a second.
There we go. It's back. Finley's wondering where she went. Sorry, guys. Our internet likes to glitch a lot here. So let's see what I've missed. Just me, I'm taking feelings and cleaning. Word vomit. Some tricks of me. Otherwise, I stick to the corner of the room. Yeah, Marcy does, when she gets nervous, she does definitely chat a lot. She's a big chatter when she gets nervous. Yeah, I don't know. I get nervous, I make jokes. I'm not a big chatter, I make jokes, I think. I get nervous, but I joke around all the time anyways. Even at work, I'm always joking around. I just have that personality. I like to joke. Should came in. Shared when I came in. Thank you. Let me know when I'm back. Oh, thanks, Tom. So yeah, it's kind of weird because I can't see the phone so well when you guys commented. And this, like I said, this is the first time we've used the actual YouTube app for streaming, and we wanted to give it a try to see if it had better connection, which apparently it did because all the other internet went out, and by the sounds of it, the YouTube app didn't stop streaming, so that's cool. But when it pops up on the screen, unless there might be, maybe there is. What does this do? Now I'm playing with buttons. Live chat. I don't know what that does. But when it pops up on screen, it only pops up on screen for a minute and disappears until somebody else says something. So I don't know if there's a way to get it to keep up. So I'm looking at the TV and the computer at the same time so I could see it. That's why I keep looking up. So what's your internet speed? I don't actually know what it is right now. I could probably check it. I could check it, but then it might mess everything else up. No, don't play with buttons. I know. Every time I play, we did try to do a live. We were doing a spin the wheel thing, and I had like 5 different windows running and 3 monitors running in the studio, and everything was going good until we got to do about 10 minutes of our live stream. This is going back quite some time now. Got about 10 minutes into the live stream, and then everything started to crash. I was like, oh no, this is bad. So, yeah. So the camper, some people have asked questions about the camper. How long did it take? It actually only took us a few months to build the camper. So we got the original camper dirt cheap, knowing that we were going to have to renovate it. Didn't think we were going to have to renovate it as much as we did. So when people say, oh, there's some water damage, you're committed if you're going to buy it for sure. You probably need to hold your mouth a certain way when you fish. Oh, I hear her. I'm not sure what she's doing. She's like a wild animal outside the camper. You know when you're camping or boondocking and you hear something outside and you're like, shh, what is that? Is it a bear? Is it a raccoon? It's hard to tell. It could be a Marcy. Oh, shh. Don't tell her we're talking about her. She's probably watching.
I'm watching.
Hi, dear.
Hi. Kathleen said you need to hold your mouth a certain way when you do it, like when you're fishing. I totally get that because my brother builds doors and construction dude, and he sticks his tongue out when he's thinking really hard. You like look off into space when you're thinking.
Yeah, she pointed that out to me. That's so weird.
I can tell when you're thinking. It's like you can see the wheels going because you just look off into space, and it's
Or
like, he's thinking about it. I'll give him a minute.
Or the other thing, now it drives me crazy. I'll watch a video or something because she made the comment, and I'm like, I don't do that. But apparently I do this.
Oh, yeah. I do that sometimes, too.
Chew my lip or something when...
Oh, no. Yeah, you do. You chew your lip when you're nervous.
And she's like...
Oh, so, okay, go back.
Or thinking.
Go back and watch some of the videos, and you'll see him when on his rants when he's walking around the yard, around the neighborhood, and he just got something to say, and he's doing a video about what he's got to say. You'll see him
when I'm agitated, yeah.
You'll see him messing with your lips.
Yeah, some of those videos...
I purse my lips when I'm concentrating.
Some of those...
When I'm mad in the kitchen cooking.
Some of the... I just didn't know if you're gonna say anything. Some of the videos you'll see when I'm doing a rant and something's like I'm really agitated or I'm passionate about something. That's apparently is when I do that a lot.
I wonder if you do that when you play poker. Do you? I can't remember. You play a lot of poker.
Oh, Michelle, are you kidding me?
He does that. See? It's a telltale sign. Poker's not his game.
I guess when I get passionate or upset about something or whatever at work, I do the same thing. What about you, Finn? Goofball?
Oh, Kathleen, this is the first time for her. Can you tell us a little bit about us?
Go ahead. You tell her.
I feel like I'm at one of those workplaces where you first get hired and you have to like sit in a conference place and they're like, okay, everyone stand up and tell a little bit about yourself, shall you?
Here's Marcy explaining and
I will just
telling you and everybody out there in YouTube land that has nicely come to visit us who we are, what we do, and what we're all about. Marcy, take it away.
We're just a couple of people. We're complex. We're like an onion. You gotta peel the layers.
There's many layers.
There's many layers. That kind of sums it up, really. We camp. We do lots of stuff, actually. I think we both have ADHD somewhat because we just can't sit still. Like, we have to be doing something all the time. So we camp. We started with building the camper. Actually going camping for my first time. Pretty much my first time. I'd been twice when I was young and forgot about it. In the back of a truck. And then now he's hooped because now we've got the camper. And I'm like, this is cool. And now I've been looking at those little, like, you pull behind your car. Those little, you can build them.
Teardrop.
Teardrop things. But I want to be able to stand up. I'd build another. It was fun. Anyway, we do that. We check out really cool places. We live on an island, so there's some really cool places to check out. And I like watching those ones where people go and check out places where they live. Like Murad does Vegas places, which is so cool. So I like watching those. So we do that just to show people, hey, they can't get here. We'll show you what it looks like.
Kathleen says they're just sitting around the fire roasting marshmallows.
Cool.
Are you roasting marshmallows?
No, I wish I was sitting around a fire. It's really cold here, Kathleen. And camping is cold in the camping. I don't know. We might do it anyway. If it warms up like a little bit. I just really don't like being cold at all. And I'll just spend the time sitting inside the camper, which is what we're doing right now. Why are you standing over there? Why do you leave me in front of here just yammering?
Because you're doing an amazing job, and it's an interview. They're interviewing us through you.
Us, and you're sitting over there.
It's us through you.
I don't know what else to say. We do that. We started a small business this year doing vinyl. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that. Whatever. We started a small business that we do on the side. We camp on the side. We do videos on the side. We like making little short movies, which I've decided we really like to do that. So we might do little short movie stuff. I don't know. Maybe. It was kind of like a commercial last one, which I really enjoyed.
She says small business. It's really not a small business. It's like a hobby, more or less.
Yeah, that you can make money. That we made some money at.
We did. We made a little bit of money. Yeah.
Made some coin for Christmas.
We make decals and shirts. So our logo on the sweatshirt here, we actually do that ourselves. She's actually wearing one of the shirts for the company right now. We do decals and small stuff for vehicles, for mugs, for...
Just me, rapid fire, man. I can do an interview.
You can do... She can do an
She
interview?
said they can do rapid fire questions like when you're in an interview. All right, bring it.
Oh, here you're in trouble.
It's like trivia. And I'm going to trivia you later then and rapid fire you. Right back.
I feel a little guilty. The California weather here has been nice.
Oh, man. Where you at in Cali? The weather is nice there. But the smog was killer. I don't know. So many people. I don't know. I grew up in Whittier, Orange County. And it really congested, really, like you grew up there. I love the weather. And the beach. I miss the beach so much. Oh, God, I miss the beach.
Are you trying to tell me you missed the beach?
Can you take me to the beach, please?
We have Long Beach here.
Yes, but I like to camp on it.
We have Long Beach here. You can camp on it.
Well, let's do it.
The water's not warm,
That's a shame.
even though it is the ocean.
I know. That's the bite part about being. We're just so north. It doesn't get super warm. Like it's pretty cold. You can't. Have we swam in the ocean? No, not really.
It's too cold.
It's too chilly. Sucks because I love swimming in the ocean. But one day.
One day?
Mm-hmm.
Swim in the ocean one day?
They're going to double digits on Tuesday. Oh, I'd be so excited.
We're in double digits right now.
I'm getting out my thong bikini. Just don't picture me in it.
It's almost 22.
Thong bikinis. No, thank you, man.
It's 22 in here. We're in double digits.
Inside, yes. It's not quite cozy in here, yeah. I made him put the heater in here for like 3 hours because it's bloody cold outside.
It's beautiful in here.
It's windy outside and cold and just...
It is very windy.
Like you just want to have soup.
Soup or stew?
Soup. Put it with that. I make stew soup. That tastes really good. I don't like liquidy soup.
It's mean for me to say.
I don't like liquidy soup.
Marcy always says she's going to make soup, and she's a marvelous cook. Don't get me wrong; she's an amazing cook. But
Santa Barbara.
When she says she's going to make soup, I always say she's actually making stew because it's a very thick soup, whatever she makes.
Well, I just don't like watery soup. I like hearty soup.
You definitely like hearty, stewy soup.
That tastes good.
All your food tastes good, regardless if it's a soup or a stew.
I like to cook a lot. It de-stresses me. What?
Nothing. So one of the other questions we'll tackle is why have we been doing urban exploring or exploration or whatever you want to call it?
Because it's fun.
Yeah, so we did have some comments saying, hey, you're supposed to be a camping outdoors type of channel. That's your niche. How come you're doing the exploring?
Wait, though. Here's the thing. We're not a niche.
I'm a niche.
I'm not.
I'm
totally
niche-y.
not a niche.
I'm niche-y.
A little niche here, a little niche there. Very niche. No.
Yeah.
I'm not a niche. I think that's YouTube land. We're not doing this like we're not trying to fit in a square peg in a round hole type of.
But we're not, and we've even said this in the very beginning, we're not only about camping, we're about the adventure. So if we come across
life in general.
Yeah, really.
Like,
so if we come across something on our travels or something that's close to us, I don't have the same problem with my hair.
Do you?
Yeah.
I had like a little clip or something.
We're going to check it out. And if we think it's cool, we definitely want to share it with everybody. Say hello to Anna says hello to John, Joyce, Susan for us in Santa Barbara.
Well, I don't know about that, Kathleen. There's probably like what? 850,000 people that live in Santa Barbara.
I have no idea. I can't even tell you how many people live on the island. A lot.
A lot, actually. Like, I want to say 500,000, probably, maybe.
I have no idea.
I want to say. Want me to Google it? Here, trivia question. How many people? Oh, I don't want to get rid of my trivia. I have trivia questions.
Okay, then
I was reading these to the kids because they're interesting.
So ask one of your trivia questions then. This isn't an intermission about us. You can ask a trivia question. see who can get this.
Well,
You gotta find one? I thought you were
I
ready.
don't see one.
Take us where watching.
Well, you know what? It's funny. It's not. Yeah, it's funny you say that because I was just thinking about that the other day. It would be so cool to do a like not a documentary style, like a I don't know, some kind of short about going whale watching. The thing is, it's so hit and miss. I've been whale watching once, and we totally lucked out. I actually won it. My mom won it at a raffle at my daughter's field hockey tournament. And we went out there and we ran into, it was like when the killer whales just started to come in because they come up here in the wintertime and they live and breathe in the spring and then go off to wherever they go and then they come back, kind of like birds flocking. And we came upon when they just all met, so there was like a bunch of them. It was the coolest experience. But you can go out there and maybe see one or two, so it could be kind of a flop. It could be like where you just happen upon a pod. They usually know where they're at, but it would be cool. I thought about that and thought if we'd have to get like permission from the people that run the boat. But that's expensive to go do too, by the way. It's like $110 a person or something, and it's not in the budget at the moment.
Does local stuff have discounts now because of all the goofy stuff going on in the world?
Not really. I actually Tofino. It was funny. I was looking online, and something came upon social media. I think it was Facebook or something, and it was a coupon for Tofino campground, a new campground on the tip of the island, and it's right on the beach, and it was really really pretty. A lot of people go there to like storm watch in the wintertime, and they go surfing in the summertime there because I don't know how warm it is. I think they have to wear wetsuits, but it's got great surfing up there apparently. And I came across it and they were like, yeah, you get a discount 15% or 20% being an islander. So I'm like, oh, cool. I'm going to check it out maybe because they're going to open the booking up on the 8th. And I was like, maybe we'll do that because I want to go somewhere farther up the island. I look and it's like $135 a night with the discount. And I'm like, that's a hotel. Like, why am I paying to camp $135? Like, that's just ridiculous. So we're not doing that. So yeah, discount on $135 a night. I'll just go to a hotel.
Yeah, the
room service.
There's really no discounts going on right now. Either they're open trying and still charging their regular rates for whatever it may be, or they're not open at all.
You know what the thing is? It's supply and demand. It is so packed here right now. All the snowbirds who normally would go down to Arizona, or if they're on the East Coast, they would go down to Florida. All the Canadians, East Coast and West Coast, are stuck in Canada now. So if you live in Ontario or Saskatchewan or what's the other province over there on that end? Manitoba, and there's one more on the end. I don't know them all. Guilty.
True American.
But they have all now come west because the best weather is out west. So they've all come here, and the campgrounds are packed right now with all the snowbirds because the borders aren't open yet.
Yeah, people can't come.
So camping's been tough here for the locals, but they are going to open up reservations on the 8th, and BC's residents are supposed to get president, but we'll see that. I mean, last year I guess it crashed, and frankly we just don't reserve. We do
a lot of boondocking anyway,
yeah.
So we don't go to a lot of. I'm not a big.
We don't need to be plugged in.
Yeah, our camper is self-sufficient with solar and everything else. We don't need shore power. So we do a lot of boondocking. That way it doesn't cost us a lot of money to begin with because we can just go anywhere.
Because, I mean, seriously, why would you go camping for like $100 a spot? I just find that ridiculous. It's offensive to me. You're going to spend time out in the bushes and they're like, yeah, please pay me $130.
A night.
What? Like, it's just, that's offensive.
A night. That's crazy.
So I'm going to be one with nature, not like...
Unless it's some of those resorts. Some of them, those resorts are actually nice if that's what you're looking at.
If it's a resort.
RV resort.
Then it's like going to a hotel, but it's where you're based at. So I get that. Like, say if you're going to, remember when we were in Reno? Where did we go to? It was Colorado. What's that lake? Lake Tahoe. Lake Tahoe.
Kathleen, I got to get the grandbabies ready for bed. I have subscribed. I love the banter. And I look forward to getting to know you better. Thank you so much, Kathleen. Everybody always says that about our banter. We do banter a lot. We're banters. Why'd you pause it?
I didn't. I don't know what happened there.
You hit play?
I don't know what.
There you go. Okay. Now you get caught up.
Technology.
Yeah, we banter a lot. Some people are like, do you guys fight all the time? It's like, no, we're bantering. It's not fighting.
We actually don't fight at all.
We almost never fight.
No.
Like, almost never fight. We do banter quite a bit though. We have fun with it. Marcy's very sarcastic.
I have really, really toned it down.
Yes.
Really toned it down. I don't know. I just grew up that way, I guess. Yeah, sarcasm. It's not appreciated, and I had to explain that to my kids growing up because both of my kids are very sarcastic, or can be. Actually, Amber's really good at toning it, but she's got a tongue too. Yeah, sarcasm. It was a form of humor for me. I like sarcastic humor. So yeah, my kids learned sarcasm really early, and I had to explain to them that not everyone appreciated sarcasm or understood it. So that it was only to be used at home, and they couldn't talk like that out in public.
I'm gonna jump in real quick because some people are leaving. Do please go and check out rewind Tom's channel. So, Adventures with Bass Fishing with TK Heavens. We're gonna do a chat someday soon here when our work schedules meet up.
Tinamera, no, but I've been there.
And you're not gonna want to miss that. So if you haven't checked out Tom's channel, guys, check him out. Let him know that you came by after seeing us here. He's an amazing, amazing supporter. Has awesome videos, does lives, you name it. You're gonna want to check him out.
Canadian border, no, they keep putting it off. It's like every month, and I understand why they're doing it, so I can't really complain too much, even though it has stopped my daughter from coming home, and I haven't seen her in a year and a half, which is really pissing me off, and her, because she'd like to come home for a visit. They keep putting it off every month, so I honestly, optimistically, my guess is going to be like maybe May, June, they might open it up. That'd be my guess. But flights and stuff, yeah, flights and stuff, maybe not till the end of the summer. Well, for sure the fall, I'm thinking. We're crossing our fingers for Christmas because my daughter wants to come home for Christmas.
Yeah, she hasn't been here for Christmas, and we haven't been over there, and it's
yeah, it's been a little while, so she's kind of aching to come home for a little bit, for sure.
That's a little bit of a sore spot for Miss Marcy right now, the border. So
it sucks. I understand it though, because I haven't been able to visit, and I mean, we would like to. Not that we could have this year anyway, because craziness went on, but I want to travel across the states and drive to North Carolina. I mean, that awesomely, I'd love to do that.
Michelle wants to know, are you going to do some ghost hunting, Marcy? She left the Marcy part out. I put the Marcy part in.
Yeah, you're gonna do some. You know what? I don't know. That's not really our thing, to be honest with you. I mean, it's interesting, but it's not our thing, and I don't really want to put us in that. I don't really want to go there with, like, not with the channel, I don't think. I mean, it's interesting. I don't know. Why do you ask me that? I don't know right now.
She wasn't asking you. She was asking in general.
Oh, in general? Well, we're in general, so.
I enjoy it.
It's fun, but here, I'm not so inclined. Do you want to go in a ghost house with me? I'm going to do this. I'll scare everybody
Michelle
away.
would definitely go. So Marcy does get freaked out about that type of stuff, so that's why sometimes you'll see her sitting in the truck.
You know what? I think I'll be better when the weather is better. Like, I just don't like doing it in the cold. You're cold, it's dark, it's rainy, you're scared. Like, nah.
So is it because you're shivering because you're scared, or shivering
I
because
just don't
you're
want to
cold?
Blair Witch it, you know? Like, I'm just not, I don't want to, nah.
I would do some of it. I don't have a problem doing some of it. Marcy will sit in the truck and
I might go in. Like, I'm intrigued. I'll watch it, but, yeah, I don't want to, it's more like... When you video, you know that I'm going to talk too much. I know that I'm going to talk too much. I'll be nervous. But I would be interested to go. I just drive whoever I'm with crazy, I'm sure of it.
Yes.
Which is unfortunate for me, but it is what it
is. That's unfortunate for you?
Well, because then I feel bad, so I don't want to, like, go wreck it for you. If you're going to go do that, I'll, like, wait in the truck or...
Marcy does like to watch...
Or maybe I'll go in and then you'll have to walk me to the truck or something halfway through. I'll be like, I'm out.
If you looked at us exploring the incinerator building at the very beginning, Marcy was like... I'm
interested, but...
I'm going to come in. Well, no, I'm not. Well, yeah, I might come in. No, I'm not.
I don't want to wreck your video if I'm like, no, I'm just going to, like, have diarrhea of the mouth. I don't know what to tell you.
So yes, if we come across more and more and hear about more and more wherever we are or in our area, yes, I will definitely be checking them out. Chantal will probably love to check them out with us, and Marcy will probably hang out in the truck or in the camper.
I would like to, I mean, in my ideal world, it depends on where it's at because I don't like the bushes. I like camping. I don't mind hiking in the bushes during the day, although it does make me a little bit nervous. I'm not gonna lie, like for animals and stuff. But at nighttime, I just don't like it. I just don't like it. Like Blair Witch freaked my shit out. Like that just I don't like it.
Marcy doesn't like dark and she doesn't like bushes, but we go camping.
I like camping. I'm such a contradiction. Good Lord. Welcome to the shit show. I don't know what to tell you.
She does.
God.
Well.
Trekker mouth. Is this judge me now?
No, I'm not judging it. I'm just saying that you don't like bushes and you don't like dark, but we go
Not
camping.
particularly. It just freaks me out. I mean,
She's a city girl.
I kind of grew up in the city, and I didn't grow up going in the bushes. It's kind of like kids that grew up building stuff and kids that didn't. Kind of. I don't know. I'm not a fan of it. I like going for hikes and stuff. I just don't like the dark at night in the bushes. I just don't like that. What's wrong with that? I think a lot of people don't. It's not like I'm weird or nothing.
I don't say you're weird.
I'm just saying.
A lot of people have never been in the bush at all. They never left pavement. There's nothing wrong with that.
Ooh, okay, just me. I'm hearing you.
Uh-oh.
You can go check out the Ghost in the Rain. Marcy can go to the mineral pool at the Grotto. Yeah. I'm in. High five.
You're not going to go with? You're going to stay
I'll
in
wait
the
at the Grotto.
Oh, you'll just
with
wait
just me. We're going to hang out and have some wine. If you're live, we'll watch and ask questions.
Yeah?
Corey, oh no, look behind you. Did you see that orb?
That orb.
I do find it really interesting, and I have actually been thinking about it and debating it in my head. Like, could I shut up long enough to sit in there? Because I don't think inside the church I would get too freaked out. As long as I'm not cold. I don't like being cold because that just intensifies the feeling. Finny?
And that church, it was very hard to hear anything because of all the wind and everything.
The wind was whistling through, but the other thing we didn't really show in that video, which is unfortunate, is the view is spectacular. It is literally, like I said, up on the top of this hill on this big rock overlooking the ocean and a bunch of mountains. And if you look out the window in the church itself, the view down is just beautiful. This is a really pretty place to live, I gotta say.
Yes, Tom, I looked at it a little bit. I didn't get too deep into it. I did save it though, so I can look at it some more.
What are you looking at?
An app that Tom had asked me to take a look at that just gives more of that stuff. Hey,
More
get over
of
here.
what stuff?
Get over here.
Finny. More of what stuff?
Lie down.
More
Adventuring
of
and
what
ghost
stuff?
stuff and things like that. Exploring and.
I mean, I'm interested. I definitely read. I have a diverse interest in random shit. I'll give you a for instance too. If anybody's into, and I'm all about this guy for the last month. If anybody's into murder mystery or crimes or stuff like that, I like to read those books and watch 48 Hours or 60 Minutes, that kind of stuff. I find it interesting. There's a channel on YouTube, That Chapter it's called, and the way the guy tells the story is just awesome. The clip-ins and the clip-outs, to me that's what's interesting. So with us doing a couple of these last videos, that's what I would like to see in videos just because it's interesting to watch. And if the topic is interesting, then so can video be.
Videos. But you've gotten so good at all the videos.
But I like the ghost stuff. I don't mind the ghost stuff. I'm just, again, I don't want to wreck it for you, so I will sit out.
You won't wreck it for me.
I will talk too much.
No.
I don't know how to, what, do I don't know how to stop that.
Our viewers love it.
You don't. You get frustrated with me. You're like, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to film this.
First of all, I do not use that word.
No, I do.
You use that word.
Sorry. I just will not change for anybody. I'm not changing for no YouTube video. That's not what it's
You're not
about.
supposed to change, babe.
So, if I cuss, just bleep me out.
That's what she usually says, because Marcy has a bit of a trucker's mouth sometimes.
Not at work.
No. Just sometimes she does. And then I'll be like, we'll finish filming that clip or something like that, and she'll be like, you can just beep that out, right? You can bleep that out, right? And I'm like, yeah.
No, I don't say right. I just tell you to bleep it out.
Bleep it out.
I never say right.
She's like, just bleep that out.
I never say right. My hair's driving me crazy. I need my thingies.
I don't know what your thingies are.
Gotta go in the house and get my thingies. What?
What thingies?
My hair thing to
You're so anxious.
I know. It makes me nervous being on camera.
You're always nervous.
So
when
it's
you do
either
live.
like, oh my gosh, isn't this terrible? Have I always been like this?
Yes.
For real?
Whenever we've done a live.
No, but I mean like since you've known me.
Yes. Well, you gave me the option to say yes. I wanted to say yes.
At work though, really too?
No, not at work.
I know. It's like I'm more relaxed maybe.
But you gave me the option to mess with you.
True.
Of course I'm going to mess with you a little bit.
Crazy lady.
Crazy lady.
Crazy lady.
Right,
Makes
guys?
life interesting.
Corey
Somebody's
and
gonna make it
Marcy
interesting.
jump in the mainstream with...
Jump in the live stream with what the paranormal when she is doing the spirit box. It's crazy. Also, they're explored with the app are awesome.
That was the app
Oh,
that
a
I was talking
lady,
about.
a
Yeah.
paranormal when she's doing the spirit box is crazy. I mean,
She sits on the fence of this so much.
I do sit on the fence with it. It's not that I don't believe in it, because I'm fully like open-minded and like I think I believe in ghosts. I guess I don't like have a strong like totally believe in this, and like I think I'm a little optimist, a little bit.
So I'll just take you to places that ghosts are very...
I think that there's spirits and I'm pretty sure there is. I'm not really sure I want to meet them. That's where I'm at.
I was waiting for that to come.
I'm not so like, I'm not sure I want to meet them all. I don't really have a reason to.
All? Meet them all?
Oh,
You're
there's
going to meet
lots,
them all at
I'm
once?
sure. If there's one, there's many.
You're going to meet them all at once?
Yeah, I'm not so sure that's like why? You know when you watch those horror movies of like people doing that, or the like seances or whatever you want to call it, and they come home with the people, or they have like nightmares after, or something bad happens because it's that kind of movie. Don't you ever say like, well then why the fuck did you do that? Like
why did what?
Why would you do that then? Why would you do that then? Like you opened the door, you did it for yourself. I feel bad for you, yes, but hey, we shouldn't have went there.
You knew that was going to happen, right?
Exactly. It's kind of like when you went down the stairs, and I'm like, you know what? In my mind, I'm watching the horror story play out, and I'm like, you know what? It's like, why'd you go down the stairs? You knew something was bad down there, and you went down the stairs anyway. Same thing with ghost hunting. It's like, I don't know if that's like my
That's funny, because
I'll watch it, but I don't know.
I went in the incinerator building and went down the stairs. I didn't even know Marcy was in the truck saying that until I started editing.
I didn't know how far they went down. Like, I didn't know if it was like way down into like a basement. And I'm like, what are you doing? Because if something bad happened, I'd be like, well, you dumbass, you shouldn't have went down the stairs.
You dumbass, you shouldn't have gone down the stairs.
Yeah.
Not are you okay?
So the same kind of applies for the ghost hunters. Well, a ghost comes and scratches you, or knocks you across the room, or goes home and haunts you, or well, you shouldn't have went in there.
Is that your logic on that?
Yeah, I think yes.
They're everywhere.
Okay, and anyway, I'd like to go camping, and if you could fix that and make a drawer, that'd be lovely. Changing the subject now.
Yes. So one of the other questions was, real quick, because we're going to end this soon. One of the other questions was, is there things that you would change in your camper build? Yes, we actually have a couple of projects that we're doing. Is there anything I'm not happy with that we've done with the camper build? No. We love everything we've done. Everything that we've done is worked spectacular for us. Is there a couple of things I would add? Yes, I'd like some more solar. I'd like a backup solar. So right now we're running one 100-watt solar panel and one solar controller, one battery. I would actually like to double that to a second panel, second solar controller, and a second battery. People may say, why the heck would you do that? Why wouldn't you just add more power to the existing one? It's because the camper is completely self-contained. It's not hooked up to the truck to charge or anything like that. So then this way, something's always full. And if it isn't, then there's ways to fill it, because we do use solar as our main source of power when we're out and about. And right now I actually have, or we have a removable, not removable, a portable solar panel, a flexible panel, which is nice and small. It works great, that we can put pretty much anywhere. It's not attached to the camper. I do want to put one that is attached on the roof. This way, if you're parked in a shady spot or anything like that, then you've always got the portable that you can move around. So that is one of the things that we want to change. The other thing is when we built the camper, we spent a lot of time and energy on the inside of the camper, the bed, the cupboard, stuff like that, the new flooring, all the insulation, and then fixing any of the issues that we had outside and painting it and everything else. We didn't make proper shelves in some of the cupboards. So Marcy had stuck some plastic totes or plastic rolling cupboards, and we put them in there, and that's what we were using.
Are you reading the comments at all?
So now, no, I can't read the comments on talk. That's asking me to chew gum and walk.
Pretty much. It's kind of like me texting and walking
So
at
let
the
me
same
finish
time.
what I was saying real quick. So that is what we're working on next, is to put a drawer in one of the cupboards. So that's next project.
Oh. Well, Just Me was just talking about a 3-year-old kid that was talking about being like born again, basically, if you read through the comments.
Okay.
As in just a spirity kind of.
Yeah, you wanted to change the topic, so I changed the topic, and
Okay.
then you come back and you bring the topic back.
Well, because I was
What
reading the
hell's matter with
comments,
you?
I'm just catching up.
What are you doing?
I come back and took a breath, and now I'm just going to be quiet and listen to you talk. Go ahead.
Don't listen to me talk. I really have nothing to say.
She was just talking about a 3-year-old that said that they were somebody that had died in the Twin Towers previously, which I've heard of that before, by the way. Don't get me started on the whole psychic thing, because that's a whole nother world.
We're not getting started on that psychic crap. That's a whole other world.
Or that scary, spooky crap, because that's a whole nother world. Yeah, we might. And she mentioned in her comments earlier, too, that the word vomit with history or something, totally get that. And I was already on that page, honey. I'm telling you. I like the history. It's just really hard to... We would have to source out places that had history we could look up. Like the mansion that we went to, I tried to look up the history on that. Apparently it's like a family that used to live there. Big piece of property out there. Old piece of property out there. But I couldn't get enough information to like make it into a story. But yeah, I'd like to do some more of that for sure. I think that'd be really interesting to do.
What I miss? He said it like it's no big deal. I don't know what that is. I miss. Apparently, I'm missing stuff in the chat. I'm sorry. Good night, sweet people. Good night, sweet people. We turn to the next live stream.
Thank you, Corey and Marcy. Love, love, love. Thanks, Anne. I appreciate that.
Tom saying hi. Somebody
Nibitsy Designs Adventures.
saying hi. Thank you for coming. Rusty sent a message earlier. I missed it. Sorry. Sometimes I miss messages, especially if I start talking.
I'm trying to keep up.
Are you?
Actually. Yeah.
I like the name change, Holly. I will leave a thumbs up. Thank you. Hi, TK. Look at that. Everybody's saying hi. I said we were ending soon. Now everybody's saying hi to each other. I feel bad. They're saying hi to
Well, we
each
just
other.
popped on to check it out and see how the YouTube worked versus the StreamYards. Has anybody done this? Like, do you guys have a suggestion that you like better, the StreamYards or the YouTube thing? I don't really understand the whole whatever with it. I'm just like,
Tom, what do you
button
use?
do I push?
Do you use StreamYards the most, or do you use the YouTube app the most for streaming? Hi, Steph. StreamYards. Okay. Yeah, because StreamYards
Do you think it works better than the other one? Like, what is the... I don't understand why...
brings people up on panel. So StreamYards allows you to have multiple
If you're
people
at
up.
home, but if you're, like, out somewhere, is it the YouTube one better?
I don't know, because I'm wondering if it would have been
Because
better
we
for the
could have,
mansion.
like, had people pop up there and chat away.
Yes.
Is that right?
And I think that's what we'll do next time.
This seems a lot smoother. That's what I kind of thought, just me. Like, if we're out and about, the other one was so jittery, which really was irritating.
Yes, the StreamYards, when we tried to do
really
it on
unfortunate,
location, it
actually.
was very jittery.
I'm glad that the audio was good, but the stream was kind of jittery, which kind of...
Stephanie has a
Takes away from
question.
showing you. Brant,
7's the
what
answer.
you got? 7's always your answer.
And Stephanie says hi to Holly. Thanks so much, Stephanie and Holly, for coming. Thank you, Tom. I got quiet all of a sudden. We're waiting
It
for the
kind of
question.
did. Steph,
That's okay.
type away.
Type away.
Anyway, type away.
Type away.
Where is the mansion you guys were at not long ago?
Okay, so
It's
Stephanie.
on Vancouver Island.
Yeah.
I don't really want to say exactly where it's at, to be honest with you.
So I did.
No offense, but
So Stephanie, I did see that comment. I wasn't that you did put in that video, and I wasn't 100% sure how to reply to that comment because we were actually asked not to give the location when we were told where it is to do.
the only people that go there are locals. So you have to, it's like by word of mouth. It's not like on the map where you can find it, like to get to it, like a provincial walk, or because there's so many hiking trails and places to go hiking here. Like it's astronomical. But this is like off the beaten track and not well known. So it's not well traveled, and they like it like that. And so do the locals that go there for walks because it's a huge piece of property. It's how many acres? I'm not good with distance and stuff, to be honest. Like the worst when it comes to that.
So
What would you say? Like 20 acres?
At least
I mean,
more
I
than
don't
that,
know.
probably.
It's big,
So-
like a big piece of property.
that's why when we were at the church, we had no problem saying the name of
Because
the
that's
church,
all
stuff like
documented,
that.
and you can look that up and like.
But with the mansion, we were asked not. That was one of the deciding factors, I guess, of us being able to go there, was not give away the location of the mansion because they didn't want. Because as you saw, there's already a bunch of graffiti.
She wanted
and
to look
damage.
up she said she's in
Look up the
Wisconsin and
history,
needs
yeah.
to see the history. And you know what? I did look. I think the only way I'm going to find anything on it, because I actually talked to a couple locals about it to get a little bit more information. Everyone suggests that I have to go to the library and look up old newspaper clippings and stuff. But, you know, that's something I probably may do in the future. And that's what I really like to do. But, there's only so many hours in the day. And I just haven't gotten to it. But, yeah, that's why we don't really want to say, because the locals will get mad, and we're locals. That's really not far from us.
Yeah, and that was part of the agreement of them showing us where it was. The damage that's already been done there,
And
now
it
the
would have
graffiti,
been
they didn't want more
so
of it.
beautiful. Like I just couldn't get over, like, the walkways were all done in stone walkways. I mean, all the way along the driveway, all the way down the property. Like, it was a ton of work. I would have loved to seen pictures of it in its heyday, because what a beautiful piece of property that would have been. Just reminded me of like an old plantation type of thing.
Exploring abandoned is a lot of fun. Yeah, so sometimes we can see where the location is, sometimes we can't. That's
Well, I think it's like any place else. It's almost like the island was kind of a hidden treasure for a while, and then I think Pamela Anderson blew it up when she kind of became famous, and people started going, oh, and they film a lot in Vancouver.
yes. And
But
on
it
the
used to be, when I first moved here, it was like coming from LA to like this little tiny, I can't even say hick town, although it was kind of a hick town, but a Canadian hick town, which was random.
Yes, Stephanie, if we find out any more information, the history on it,
We'll let you know for
we'll
sure.
let you know.
Maybe we'll do another one more like the one we did with the church.
Yes.
And do it more of a historical thing, because it is really cool. And there's like the whole outside part that we didn't actually go completely through. Oh yeah, we did the live through it. But there's like a little waterfall there too that's really cool.
There's a bunch. I've got another video, or we have another video coming whenever I get around to finishing.
And now that
editing
you
it.
say that about like history and stuff, I'm just thinking, you know what would be a good one to do is like camp somewhere between here and Souk and go gold mining and do the history of gold mining in one of those. That'll make you go with me gold mining, right? We can
She
do the
wants to
history
go
of it.
gold
It'll be
mining
all story.
so bad.
I'm starting to make it up in my head right now.
We go to so many different places, and
When
she
it's nice out,
and she'll randomly
I'll
say,
research it.
"There's gold,"
Yeah.
and then them there hills or
I'm
that
telling
water,
you,
that stream.
I
or,
bet you going up to those falls, there's gold in there. I know it. I'm telling you. If I could figure out how to get some of that. Paul sounded interested. Like maybe he'd go up there and steal a couple pails of dirt with me. And
No, he's not. He's not
He
stealing
might.
any dirt.
our friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
He's
He
not.
might.
No, he's not stealing. any
Fatima,
dirt.
maybe I'll be like, hey, Fatima, let's go for a walk.
Maybe there, but you guys are bringing buckets of dirt over.
Yeah, we are.
No, you're not. You're crazy.
Well, then you got to take me to do the souk ones and find me some gold.
Get that girl out there with her pan. Guess they're going out there with the pan. Catch you later.
Yeah.
To research, remember to look in the dry creek beds. Yep. See, they're giving
Yeah,
you how to
I know.
gold
Actually, I have done some research on it already. It's a thing. In case you haven't noticed, when I really, really want something, I'll get it. We're going gold mining. Finn wants to go. Finn, you want to go gold mining?
Gold panning
Yeah,
or
she's all about it.
gold panning or gold mining? Now
Panning.
we're going into mining.
Panning, no, well, no. But if I had
The mine would
power.
be an awesome.
Wouldn't it? I don't. No.
Oh yeah.
No.
If you want to go gold, we have to go in a mine.
No.
No. You're just gonna pan along the
No.
river.
Totally not doing that. I do not want to go in. Like caves and stuff. Not about it. Definitely not my cup of tea. Mm-mm.
But the river banks and stream
Absolutely.
banks and
Let's go
waterfalls.
find us some gold. There's gold in them there hills. It's well known. Google it. There's YouTube videos on it. I'm telling you. You're going gold mining. And we're gonna make a story about it. We'll look something up.
See, I'm going. I'm not being asked to go. I'm going. Matic Rat Pack, thank you very much for coming. If I didn't see you earlier, I'm sorry. Marcy's
Get that
telling
girl
me what
out
I'm
and give
gonna
her a
do.
pan. I'm with you, Pneumatic Rat Pat. Absolutely. See? You can come along. We'll do a live. You want to go gold panning with me? Anybody? Maybe they want to go.
You'll leave me, you'll take them instead?
You guys want to go? I mean, you might find something. It's kind of like, maybe it's the gambler in me. It's got to be the gambler.
gotta be the
totally the
gambler in
gambler in me.
You just think
Yeah,
you're gonna...
it's the gambler in
Do
me.
you realize how much work that is for a little speck
I
of
do.
sand?
Actually, I watched a YouTube video. YouTube's lovely. Man, you learn something new every day on YouTube. Yeah. Because remember, I was like, oh, gotta go gold pan. Gotta go do this. And then I was like, I want to research this. I started watching. I'm like, damn, do you know how much work that is? Like, I'll break your back for a day. We'll probably just do it for a day. Because I'm sure that'll be the end of it. But
I would love to see a gold panning live.
yeah, right on, right?
That
I think
sounds
it might
like
be a little bit
fun.
boring.
Cannot wait
my
to
God.
get out there this summer and meet up with other YouTubers and go to the outdoors and cooking. Yes.
Yes.
Marcy wants
Yes.
to do the cooking. Hey, I'm sorry.
Cook on a
about
flame. Save that propane.
Surely. Yeah. Save the propane, cook on a flame. That's one of Marcy's. She came up with that saying when we were camping. There's no gold panning there.
Where?
Last summer, we didn't do any gold.
No, this year we're gonna do gold mining. At least one day. You know what? I'm gonna go on and on about this.
You
stuff.
are.
You go with me, and then we're gonna go. We're gonna be not even halfway through. I'm like, this sucks. My back is hurt. My legs hurt. I'm just gonna lay here and catch a tan. Can you just go mine over there, please?
Go mine over there and let me know if you get anything. Yeah, that's what I see.
Okay, so then we'll commit to like a full-on. Let's shake on it.
I'm not shaking on anything.
Let's shake.
I'm not shaking.
Come on.
No, I don't even know what it is, and you want me to
just
shake first.
Lift your hand up like you're gonna shake. Okay, ready?
No?
No. Okay, well, Corey, commit to.
What am I committing to?
Come on, like a man. There you go. 2 hours of gold mining this summer. 2 hours, only 2 hours.
What are you gonna find in 2 hours?
Some gold.
Corey with a sore back?
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Just think about it logically. If you commit to 2 hours
What do I get?
of gold, okay, I'm not. Can I? Do you want to?
Yeah,
Okay.
tell me.
2 hours. You commit to 2 hours of gold mining. If we don't find anything in that 2 hours, that's it. 2 hours. You got some exercise. We'll get a video out of it. 2 hours. If shake on it. Just shake on
Who
it.
goes
Yes,
gold?
I agree. Corey, agree. Okay. If we find gold, all bets are off. If I find gold in that 2 hours,
How much gold do you
all
have
bets
to,
are
How
off.
much gold do you have to find in 2 hours?
I just have to find it.
Any? Like
There's
any?
no limit. That's not how it works.
So if we
That's
find
not how it works.
If we find a speck,
Yeah.
then we're staying
For a while longer, yes.
for a while.
Oh, it's raining. Is that rain or wind out there?
Oh
yeah,
my
So
gosh.
you commit to 2 hours, right?
Oh. Yes,
You
you
can
made
do
me.
it. It's
You
kind of
made.
like gambling. It's bad. It's bad. I think it's bad. I managed a casino for years and had, everything was gambling.
She's making me do this, guys.
I bet on everything. Survivor. I used to do pools in Survivor. It was everything. So I think the goal thing is the same kind of like, it could be a random win, like a slot machine. Why not? Exercise.
Now
You
you
guys
want me to
heard
get
it. You shook my
exercise
hand.
too? You
You shook
made
my
me
hand.
shake your
Oh,
hand.
you want to read the? Is anybody? You guys got anything to say about that?
They probably did.
Oh.
And I missed it.
We're not observant. I don't know what to tell you. That sounds like fun. We can't wait. Meet up with our YouTube. Yeah, go out there.
Corey will find a fish. I'll find a fish whore out there. She's reading.
Yeah. You carry on. That's okay.
She's reading. I don't know what she's reading, but I'll find a fish. She'll go looking for gold and I'll go fishing.
Remember, even when it comes to mining or digging, it's the journey and the adventure, not the final destination. Well, exactly. That's what I just said. It's like an adventure. A gold adventure. You want to go? Come on, you know you want to.
Well, you know I'll go.
I know.
Kind of. I have to go because it's in the bushes. You don't go by yourself.
Yeah, it kind of is.
Yeah, it's in the bushes.
Yeah, you're going to have to go with me. At least to get there.
I didn't leave you there?
I
No?
don't suggest it.
You wouldn't suggest it. Probably not smart on my behalf either.
Nevada Rat Pack. Yes, we did the church go, but we just did the church, actually. Our last video.
Yeah, but we didn't do the live yet.
Not the live yet. Next weekend, it's super, super windy here this weekend. Like, really, really. Like, the audio would suck. So we couldn't do it this weekend.
Yeah, the plan was to do it this weekend. It's super windy. It's pouring rain. The audio would not have been that good. I don't think I would have had very good service. So add all those together. This is why we decided to try the YouTube Live app this weekend to see if it's any better than StreamYards for that. That's why we're using that today. So when we do go to do the live at the church and cemetery, then we're hoping to have better service. But that's why we're not doing it right now. Okay, good. Did you get all caught up? Did I miss anything?
Kind of, I think.
You think?
Digging in the dirt like me is like gardening. It reminds me of being a kid and it's fun, but I've gotten heat stroke doing it out in the desert, so be careful. I didn't even know I was getting it. Oh, I know. Well, I just spend days on the beach, so I totally get heat stroke. You always got to hydrate. And it can't be beer, unfortunately.
No.
Well, maybe one or two.
Maybe one
Just
or two.
water in between. Yeah, we're gonna try it. I think
Try what?
it's the gambler in me. I just gotta go give it a try. The gold mining thing, that'd be fun.
Gold mining or gold panning?
Go panning, go panning.
There are a lot of places that we can check out.
Yeah. There's a lot on the island for sure.
It's hard work though.
It is.
I have a bad knee and bad back, and
Where's
my
your
shoulder's
brace?
bad, and
We need
I
a
limp.
hot tub. I need a hot tub.
I limp, and
A hot tub would fix it.
my neck hurts.
I gotta figure out how to get a hot
You
tub.
still gonna make me go?
Yeah. Oh,
I
yeah.
thought
we're
so.
going.
Okay, well.
Yeah. I think it'd be fun. Paul said I can borrow his little panning thing.
You can borrow it.
Yeah.
My friendly neighborhood Spider-Man has everything.
Yeah. I mean, he's got gold panning stuff, so why not? It's
Give
like
it
an
a try.
omen. Go for panning for gold.
Gold
Yeah.
panning?
I'll probably get fed up pretty early. You know me. 2 hours. I'm like, I'm over it.
Could be. Or it could be, oh, look, I found something shiny in the
Then
sand.
I almost hope I don't. To be honest with you, I really hope we go out there, I satisfy the itch, we do the 2 hours, and we don't find anything. Because if I find something, I'm screwed. You're screwed. Every weekend I'll be like, let's go mining for gold. You guys can come. We'll take you different spots. I don't know what to tell you. That'd get boring after a while, though, for you guys.
I think that would
And
be
for
boring.
us, too. I get bored. But I definitely want to do it.
Do you?
A couple times. I just hope I don't find anything. I kind of want to find something, and I kind of don't. I kind of want to.
You can't make up your mind on that one.
Because I know if I do, I'll be like, oh no.
Anyways, guys, we are going to end this live. We tested out the YouTube app.
No trivia today. I have trivia questions, but I'll ask you after the live. We'll do trivia. Want to do trivia?
No trivia today.
Sorry, I was just asking.
No trivia today.
Just asking.
Thank you so much for coming. We appreciate each and every one of you. If you haven't checked out each other, please go and check out each other. Tom, thank you, my friend, as always. If you guys haven't checked out Adventures with Bass Fishing with TK Heavens, Mr. Tom,
yes,
check him out. He does a bunch of lives. We are hoping to get together.
Catches fish.
Catches fish.
Actually films it, which is like the timing is awesome.
His bloopers video is hilarious. I mean that in a good way, Tom. It was funny. You got to watch it, but he decided to throw something else back besides a fish. Good night, Michelle. Thank you so much for coming.
Thanks, guys.
And we will see you all soon.
If you have any questions that you'd like us to answer or things you'd like to see us do, please, please, please. Put it below.
Definitely
put it below. Give us some,
leave comments
input
in any of our videos or questions in any of our videos. We do go through the comments and we do try our very, very best to respond and answer to them. Right?
You're good at that.
Yeah, I try. I definitely try.
Yeah. I just like the feedback. It's good ideas. It's kind of like, you got to cook dinner for everybody every single night, every single day, 365 days a year. When someone goes, hey, can you make such and such? You appreciate the input.
Stephanie, thanks. Thanks. No, throws his paw when he gets excited. Yeah, I know. Tom.
Oh, yeah, I seen that one.
That was awesome. Alrighty, guys. Have a great night.
Thanks,
Thank
guys.
you so much for hanging out with us. We'll see you again soon. Bye.